What the hell is a Labubu? And why do some of them cost over $100,000? Well, to sum it up, it's basically a fluffy monster that has taken over the collectibles market. They may seem cute at first, but these little elves have caused some serious damage to companies and people's bank accounts. Whether you find them cute or not, people around the world are obsessed. If you could even get your hands on the real one, some people are spending their rent money on these little creatures. And they're not even a new item. Labubus have actually been around since 2015. It's a character from a series of children's picture books from the artist Kenzing Lang called The Monsters. They were inspired by Nordic mythology, and they feature a playful tribe of female elves known as Labubu. Lang released a series of Labubu toys shortly after the trilogy came out, but it didn't start to gain traction until 2019 until he teamed up with a Chinese toy company, Mart, and in 2024 they blew up. Mart began to capitalize on this relatively new type of children's toy. These are referred to as so-called blind boxes, and they launch a series of Labubu dolls that are hidden by their packaging. So basically the appeal is that you have to wait until you open it to see which one you randomly get. According to Mart, the revenue generated by the first Labubu series launched and broke sales records in the art toy category. In the past year, Labubus have become a luxury equivalent of a Beanie Baby, with rare drops, wild resale prices, and a fandom that treats each toy like a treasure. Just like in the 90s, people are buying blind, trading obsessively, and hoping that their tiny collectible turns into a gold mine. History is repeating itself once again, only this time with TikTok and social media to drive the hype. Influencers are making unboxing videos, and even celebrities are hanging these creepy little things on their high-end handbags. They have even become luxury status symbols for people. Even K-pop Blackpink members Rihanna, Dua Lipa, Kim Kardashian have been spotted wearing Labubus, and Brad Pitt and the cast of the upcoming film F1 were featured opening Labubu boxes. There are more than 300,000 Labubu, and they have limited edition ones too. There were even some collaborations with Pharrell Williams, K-pop group 17, and the Japanese fashion brand Sakai. This designer Labubu was sold at auction for $31,250. The world's first auction dedicated exclusively to Labubu was held at Youngli International Auction in Beijing. At this auction, a large mint green Labubu was sold for $150,000 USD. This record-breaking price far exceeded the toy's retail value of $22 to $90. These prices for a scary-looking doll are ridiculous, and it's extremely difficult to get a real Labubu. They are released in small batches online, and many stores still have limited stock. Mart releases Labubu drops every Thursday morning and in the stores the following day. They aren't that expensive and are about $35 to $130 retail price. But the problem is they often sell out in seconds, and they appear on resale websites and in random stores for a much higher price. Many small business owners are buying out Labubus and reselling them for insane prices. There were also resellers on Amazon, but these retailers got just as overwhelmed, and they sell out almost immediately after a restock. And Mart may have a role in creating this madness, and there's been accusations that Mart may be intentionally underproducing Labubus to fuel the resale market hype. Many believe that this is a tactic to artificially inflate the scarcity and encourage people to buy them in bulk. Mart may be manipulating its customers into buying more, and people may be falling for it. So what if you can't get your hands on a Labubu? Well, not to worry, because you always could get Lafufu. Just like all other trendy things, there are people making fakes to profit. These knockoffs, called Lafufus, are flooding the market. Now Lafufus have their own niche fandom. People are calling them Labubu knockoff cousins. And if you thought Labubus were scary, while Lafufus are what nightmares are made of. These counterfeit monsters are awfully cheaply made and distorted and twisted or misprinted, and sometimes their facial features are just non-existent. One customer said she ordered Lafufus that came without eyes and she had to super glue them on. But some people seem to like how ugly Lafufus are. Some claim that they are more unique than the real Labubus. I mean, whatever you're into, I guess. But the hunt for a Labubu can get dangerous, and now there's a black market for fake Labubus, mainly for the rare ones and special editions. They are pushed through underground sellers and private trades, sometimes on Instagram accounts that are disguised to be trustworthy collector communities. And the thing is, you may not know whether you've been scammed up until you open it, because after all, it's meant to be a surprise. Labubus aren't just taking up shelf space, they are reshaping pop culture and modern consumerism. Labubus have blurred the line between art, hype, and consumer addiction. This isn't collecting anymore. It's a modern day obsession. sold one blind box at a time. So for those who spend the money on these creatures, go for it. But it's important to be aware of the scam so you don't fall victim to the mystery box. So far it seems like Labubus aren't going anywhere, but we'll have to wait and see how long the hype really lasts. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe, it would really help out the channel. And if you're already subscribed, I appreciate the support. And until next time, thanks for watching.